mfite inzara yarize mfite inyota yarize banyica mama
I'm sorry. No, truly I am. I'm sorry for so many things, to so many people, through so many times, but most of all, I'm sorry I believed these lies. I guess it should come as no surprise that the right to my body is a social disguise, based on the notion that a man has a right to anything in his eyes, from my thighs to my hair, and no, not my dreads, but the ones down there, as long as my skirt was short enough to invite him to stare. I'm sorry. I apologize for this disguise that I put on, but I'm so glad you knew it was meant to turn you on. Because the clothes that I wear have no significance to me as a human being. Rather, they're meant for you to define me by what you're seeing. Forgive me. Forgive me, please, for not getting the memo. That if I drink a little bit too much, I go from being a woman to a hoe. For forgetting that if I sip drinks, then liquor shouldn't be the only thing I expect down my throat, because if I'm not really asking for it, then he really won't. I'm not sure if my apology is coming off entirely too sincerely, so let me take a minute to break it down for y'all a little bit more clearly. Number one, remember rape is not about sex. It's about power and privilege. Number two, don't teach women self-defense, modest dress, or other ways to avoid being raped initially. Instead, why not foster a culture that teaches men not to rape indiscriminately? Number three, if the case makes it to court, I've got advice for those on the bench. Perceptions of character are not as important as evidence. And number four, if a person is raped, look for the rapist and not the reason. That one shouldn't have to rhyme.
Our generation is losing the battle. Too many lives have been excused, suffocating in silence, killing their future with violence. The John, the pimp, the perpetrator, the one who rapes her, the killer of life, conductors of hatred and strife. A lifetime of abuse is not her identity. Despised and forsaken, I hear their cries. Shame, affliction, and depression, they give in to the lies. I can hear the silent shouts of despair. Raped multiple times, night after night. Some say it is what it is, but I say she's not on her own. Because slavery is real. It exists in the world today. It's called human trafficking, sexual trafficking. It's violent, it's physical, verbal, and sexual abuse. It's forced prostitution, turning people into property, turning daughters into dollars. Did you know that every 30 seconds, another person is trafficked? There are over 40.3 million victims of human trafficking worldwide, and only 1% of them are ever rescued. That means 99% of them are never rescued. It breaks my heart. The average age is 12 years old. They are bought, abused, raped, and sold. Although most of us have never witnessed this crime, it happens every day all around the world. And it's not just a global crime, it's a local crime. Right in our own communities, right in our own backyards. You are not just a number, and neither are they. There is nothing human about human trafficking. And we won't stop until everyone is free. Together, we are a force for good because she is valuable and freedom is non-negotiable. Her value and worth is worth more than precious rubies or gold. She deserves to be told you are beautiful with no strings attached. I believe in a world without slavery, in a world without sexual exploitation. I believe in the power of freedom, of hope, of love. I believe in the power to inspire life and restore joy. If not now, then when? Their story doesn't end here because she is worthy, powerful, brave, relentless, significant, courageous. No more injustice or cries because her story isn't over yet. There's still fight left in her eyes. We can't change the direction of the wind, but we can set her sails towards freedom. You and I are the key to unlock the door and restore her freedom. We are here to rescue the one because her life matters. We will do it one life at a time. We will do it because every life matters. It's time for you and I to seek justice, defend the oppressed, amplify the voices of victims of modern day slavery. Today is the day that we begin to make history through your bravery. This is not the end, but a new beginning. Her story is not over yet. Take a stand and raise your voice for the voiceless. She is not for sale. She is priceless. The time is now for you to be a world changer. Join me in making history together, changing lives one by one forever. Freedom is our legacy. What will you do with it?
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, we're gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters. You know I got a made up mind, and I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face, 'cause I'm alone, and I just might fail, but Lord knows I'll try. Shine stars fill up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on
to think that slavery was ended in 1863, that with the stroke of a pen, those who were in bondage were set free. But then I wake up, and as I return to reality, I see that there are more slaves now than any other time in history.
I know what you're thinking. You've heard all of this before. What you probably didn't know is that this is happening in the view of your front door. We are blind to the suffering that goes on in our midst. And my question is, why wait until it's your child to fix this?
How long will it take us to realize that once a kid runs away, they have 1 in 3 chances of becoming ensnared like prey? Daughters, sons, friends are being sold, and yet through our indifference, we continue to let the wolves into the fold.
The trafficker knows all the tricks. Whether it's a boyfriend or a passport, he will find a way to fill his slave ships.
The most painful part of this transaction to assess is that our communities provide the funding for this sordid business.
We have to act now to keep the predator at bay, because human trafficking is one of the fastest growing crimes in the world today.
When you distance yourself from the rest of the world, you don't feel its misery. Close the gap. Join the campaign today, and let's relegate slavery to history.
I'm calling on your name, not Buddha nor Muhammad, but it's Jesus we cry out loud. Father, just forgive us, hear us when we say, we'll give you everything, our lives and souls today.
Father, you know we need it. I've never seen so much pain. We have the faith for now. Your victory we will gain. Father, you know we mean it. There's no more heart of stone. We're ready for your power. Now the sin is gone. Father, Father, we will say yes. Say yes, Lord. Yes to your will, Jesus. Yes to your way. Come on, say yes. Say yes. Come on, raise your hand and say
Here comes a wave meant to wash me away, a tide that is taking me under, swallowing sand left with nothing to say, my voice drowned out in the thunder. But I won't cry, and I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me or cut me down, I won't be silenced. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try. your place better seen and not heard. Well, now that story is ending. 'Cause I cannot start to crumble. So come on and try to shut me and cut me down. I won't be silent. You can't keep me quiet. Won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless, speechless. Let the storm in. I cannot be broken. No, I won't live unspoken. 'Cause I know that I won't go speechless. I can hold my breath. I can bite my tongue. I can stay awake for days if that's what you want. Be a number one. I can fake a smile. I can force a laugh. I can dance and play the part if that's what you ask. Give you all I am. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my hand, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart. 'Cause I'm only human. When the cold bites your bones and gets in your heart, it can make you feel hopeless, and fear will come to steal your sun and make it dark. But don't believe you're lonely. We've all had that moment when our shoulders sink and we sit back and think we could just run. But we're not born to chase the fading light. We're not born to fall and lose the fight. Never letting go. I'm asking you to lift me higher than I ever been. Hold your breath and say you're gonna come with me. We were born to follow the light that never fails. You're scared to fight, scared to climb, afraid to die. But I can be your courage and help you see that you've already won this. We all have that moment when our head hangs low. We question if we should go or turn back and run. But we're not born to chase the fading light. We're not born to fall and lose the fight. Never letting go. I'm asking you to lift me higher than I ever been. Hold your breath and say
It is important that we recognize the causes and effects of human trafficking within our society. It has been a problem for a very long time now, and it definitely needs to be addressed. Human trafficking involves the use of fraud or coercion to be able to manipulate anyone into any act of labor or sex act that they're not willing to actually participate in. You can pay attention to the signs of this by analyzing the person's personality and the way they carry themselves in person. If it is that there's someone there that is holding them against their will, or someone that seems to be in control of that situation 100% of the time, and we can be able to analyze that by simply looking at their behavior. So if you or anyone you know are displaying signs of being trafficked, please contact your local authorities for immediate help, and let us play our part in reducing human trafficking today.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You cut me down, but it's you who have further to fall. Ghost town and haunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am These streets remind me of quicksand. When you're on it, you'll keep going down. And there's no one to hold on to, and there's no one to pull you out. You keep on falling, no one can hear you calling. So you end up self-destructing on the corner with the toolie on the waist. They said that I would make it. I remember like yesterday, holding on to what God gave me. Cause that's the life when you're living in the and eating in the oh, sleeping in the that's the life when you're living in the and eating in the oh, sleeping in the
Confidently, I did the thing a woman like me should never do. I stepped on a scale and thought, what the hell? Cause honey, that scale was mighty rude. So I've gained a little weight. Mama's hair's a little gray, and my strength just ain't the same. But believe me when I say I'd fight a bear underwater for my baby. Bring on a lion, I'm not frightened, they can't take me. I tear the stripes off any tiger, you just call me and I swear I'm right there. And I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears. A wolf or a fox, please, a big Jabberwocky. You just gotta knock on your mama's door. I'll fight through the fire, but if there's a spider, well, honey, that's what your friends are for. I know sometimes we don't agree, but I'm always on your team. And if somebody's ever mean, if they try to take a swing, I'm gon' hit that gangster lean. Somebody hold my earrings, let me get that Vaseline, cause they gon' have to go through me. I fight the rare Loch Ness monster for my baby. I slay the dragon and I drag him, cause I'm crazy. I'd scare the stripes off any calendar, you call me and I swear I'm right there. And I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears.
Little boys don't cry, little boys aren't shy. Little boys are tough, they do stuff that little girls don't try. Little boys don't dance, little boys wear pants. Little boys are bold, you've been told you don't hold little boys' hands. Dad said I don't believe in magic, but I do believe in you. And son, if you believe in Daddy, take a look at this book and believe it's true. There's somewhere over the rainbow, and if you change the way you love, then maybe you can go. The streets are paved with bricks of gold, and if you wanna see, come pray with me. Cause somewhere over the rainbow, there's a man who's powerful, and he wants you to know when the rain goes, after the pain goes, they'll be dancing with halos.
Little boys stand tall, little boys play ball. Little boys, they stink, they're not weak, they don't like pink at all. Little boys don't sing, little boys are kings. Little boys fly kites, they ride bikes, they don't like little girl things. And Dad said, I know.
Black side Russian conscious, head concussions. Well, look here, them I go feel me say. When your finger mash no bother cry me say. Alright then, them begin up body. I'ma tell you them ready. Me no need no glass for see. Them force ripe and too bad company. Some liquor picking it. Now take no talk a straight road, a street life. Mama little princess gone bad. That this little angel broke out. Mama little pearl, tell me say she ready for the world. Walking out, just another good girl. Gone bad once she was a good girl, but now she gone bad. Story of a good girl. Gone bad, and she don't know what she have. Driving the family murder. Good girl. Gone bad once she was a good girl, but now she gone bad. Story of a good girl. Gone bad, and she don't know what she have. Driving the family murder.
She goes so hard, who she impressing? The shortest clothes them she always dressed in.
She loves to drink, she's into smoking, and ecstasy, she's already floating.
Me say a whole heap of man, them gyal back it up and from inna the church, school bus, the taxi or minivan. And if you follow them gyal, them make you bad for your mother, family and the prison bar. What if you a star, no give them no power? Mama little angel gone bad, daddy's little princess broke out. Mama little pearl, I tell me say she ready for the world. What take this little girl?
Just another good girl. Gone bad, once she was a good girl, but now she gone bad. Story of a good girl. Gone bad, and she don't know what she have. Driving the family mad. Good girl. Gone bad, once she was a good girl, but now she gone bad. The story of a good girl. Gone bad, and she don't know what she have. Driving the family mad. Who can hear them I go feel me say.
So when your finger mash nobody cry me say.
Who can hear them I go feel me say.
And when your finger mash nobody cry me say.
Alright then, well, them begin a body. I'ma tell you them ready. Me no need no glass for see. Them force right.
Carrots and chew bad company. Some little bikini. Not take no talk a straight road, a street light.
What mama little princess gone bad.
Me say that this little angel broke out.
Mama little pearl, tell me say she ready for the world. Walking out, just another good girl.
Good girl.
Gone bad, the one she was a good girl, but now she gone bad.
She gone bad.
A good girl.
Yeah.
Gone bad.
Yeah.
She don't know what she have. Driving the family mad.
Good girl. Gone bad. She was a good girl. Gone bad. This little good girl. Gone bad. I know she don't know what she have. Driving the family mad.
Who can hear them I go feel me say. When your finger mash no bother cry me say. Hey, who can hear them I go feel me say. When your finger mash no bother cry me say.
Ow, ow, ow.
so bright, bright. Oh, you fi pick your fruit and it no ripe, ripe. Are you them fi lock up in a prison, yeah? You mashing up the young girls, them life. Enough man, I raise them little daughter. And you shouldn't have a privilege for some free road, yeah. If Babylon them not set the order, man and man I got taking you for further. Leave the young girls, them alone.
Leave them alone.
As a big man, you living too naughty. Give them a chance to see their future can be more than just a baby mother. Leave the young girls, them alone.
This your mother fi know. She can't stop me from there with you. Hear me now. Me done there with the daughter. She done say, baby, are you me war? But I war with me and the mother-in-law. War with me and the mother-in-law. Inna the yard stone shoulders a draw. The brother not so bad, neither the grandma. It's your mother fi know. She can't stop me from there with you. Hear me now. Me done there with the daughter. She done say, baby, are you me war? But I war with me and the mother-in-law. War with me and the mother-in-law. Inna the yard stone shoulders a draw. The brother not so bad, neither the grandma. But I war with me and the mother-in-law. War with me and the mother-in-law. You should tell her not talk to the youth, but you a go rebuke if a rebel she salute. But I love you.
Just can't touch. You wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. You wonder when and where and how you gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face, and the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen, yeah, it's supposed to happen. That we find the reasons why, one step at a time. You believe and you doubt. You're confused and got it all figured out. Your name yet. You wonder when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can if you get the chance. In your face, seems the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn to take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning.
Na 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 na.
Baby, me have something for tell you, but first you have to tell me say you love me. You have to tell me say you really really need me.
Are you going to have my baby? Girl, are you going to have my baby?
The morning sickness already.
Ready.
When me I got tell my mother,
tell her me love you forever. We are gonna make it through together.
Remember, son, I still go high school OG. When me I got tell my father,
tell him fi put all the blame for me, but love will solve any problem.
When me a go do this, a teenage pregnancy. Something told me it was over when I saw you and her talking. Something deep down in my soul said, cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl walking around, ooh, I would rather go blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me, child. Now, ooh, so you see, I love you so much that I don't wanna watch you leave me, baby. Most of all, I just don't wanna be free now. Ooh, ooh. I was just sitting here thinking of your kiss and your warm embrace, yeah. When a reflection in a glass that I held to my lips now, baby, revealed these tears that are on my face. Ooh, and baby, I'd rather be blind, boy, than to see you walk away from me. See you walk away from me. Today, but when I'm to the application and say, if this is where you really reside, please step outside. She asked them why, and they replied, yeah. We don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble, no day. Where you come from, people die there every day, yeah. For our safety, that's where you should stay. Yeah. She traded in a 3-piece for a 2, everything and anything she wanted to do. Went back to her side of town. In bed she lay down. All she could hear was, we don't want no trouble. We don't want no trouble, no day. Yeah. 'Cause lady, where you come from, people die there every day. And for our safety, that's where you should stay. It's easier to give in to the pressures of life. It's harder to get over when you're trying to do right. But just stay focused and keep your goals inside.
I'll make to the corner when I make it. And that's where I'm meant to take it. Sure. I'll be there for sure. Don't worry. I'll miss them. Bam, 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 bam. It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord, help me sustain these blows. I cry. It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord, help me sustain. Why? From the minute of birth you enter this earth, obstacle they in your way to overcome first. Throughout every day they seem to get worse. Oh my God, cast away this curse. Everybody are trying to make every end meet you anyway that them endeavor. Lord God, you see it. No matter what the world may say out the street, most of it so I won't accept defeat. Now I'm weary, tired and dreary. We got no time to race your bed. I know that it's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord, help me sustain these blows. I cry, it's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord, help me sustain these blows. Why your eyes to see the sun? Who you love or who you don't? Trying to discredit the works you have done. Some not satisfied with the pose of ally from the stripes and fire.
Stop it, Daddy. Daddy, stop it now. I'm going to tell on you now. Oh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Ooh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Every day I wonder why my daddy had to be the one to take away my innocence. Oh, sometimes I wanna die. It feels like no one cares for me, and it's evident that something must be wrong with me. I'm not as happy as I seem to be. The long showers I take don't wash away the memories. Why do I have to face these tragedies? We go through struggles in life, I'm aware, but to have my daddy touching me, that's just not fair. Stopping from destroying my future. Believe me, he's behaving like a creature. Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. Ooh, Daddy, don't touch me there. I'm gonna tell on you one day, I swear. Can't you see I'm scared? You're supposed to be my father. To all your mothers out there, give a listen.
Most people would say I'm doing better. I was so sad and so angry all the time before, so now I must be better. I'm always smiling, always looking on the bright side. I don't hide my scars anymore. I must be so proud of myself for my progress. But this is so far from the truth. If anything, I feel worse. I just hide it now. Even from myself. I ignore it. And distract myself. I forget for a moment. Just for a moment, but it always comes back. You can't run away from these things because they're a part of you. It's so fucking lonely. Because everyone else, they know this completely different person. They don't even know you. No one knows me. Except myself. I don't know how to deal with this anymore. I don't know how to feel the slightest bit okay. I don't know what to do. I just want it to stop, you know? I care about people so much, I never want to hurt them. And if they ever meet the real me, they will be. I need to make the real me someone who isn't so sad. Someone who doesn't need to be strong, who just live her fucking life in peace. Peace without getting into her own way. Someone who's happy. I want that. I don't remember what it felt like, but I want it back. I won't be a coward anymore. I have to face my depression, and I guess I have to face myself.
While I'm living, thanks I'll be giving the Most High. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see, people are rip and a rob, all are grave. Thief never love is a thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffer real bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help his soul. What is to stop the youth from get out of control? Full up our education, yet no own a payroll. The clothes from me back have countless eye hole. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. With only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, me say who can afford to run will run, but what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity a scarce commodity. In this time I say, when mama spend her last and send you go class, never you ever play. It's a competitive world for low budget people, spending the time while earning a nickel, with no regard to who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Though this life it gets me down, don't give up now, got to survive. Some way, somehow. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. With only I in the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, all I see, people are rip and a rob, all are grime. Thief never love is the thief with long bag. No love for the people who are suffer real bad. Another toll to the poor, may God help his
soul. What is to stop the youths and get out of control? Full up of education, get no owner payroll. The clothes by your back have countless eyehole. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. I'm a living while I'm living, to the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through every day. Only I can the price, I'm a leg we have to pay. While our leaders play, they say who can afford to run will run. But what about those who can't? They will have to stay. Opportunity, a scarce commodity. In this time I say you, when mama spend her last and send you go class, never you ever play. It's a competitive world full of budget people, spending their time while earning a nickel, with no record for who it may tickle. My cup is full to the brim. I could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told. Could go on and on, the fool has never been told.
Sing whoa, hear my plea, oh yeah. A song from my land. Rose up early this morning to the sounds of crying. Another mother shedding her tears, oh yeah. Why all the pain and suffering? Why all the senseless killing? Could it be that nobody cares? Oh no. So many sons lost in the slaughter, blood running in the streets like water. A gun in hand knows no friend, no. Warmongers selling death in my land, getting rich off the souls of we children. Can you tell me when will it end? How many more must carry this load? Oh, how many more? How many more? How many more? Before we trot down Zion Road. How many more? Sing wayo, 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 wayo.
La, 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 la. Dear Mr. President, come take a walk with me. Let's pretend we're just two people and you're not better than me. I'd like to ask you some questions if we can speak honestly. What do you feel when you see all the homeless on the street? Who do you pray for at night before you go to sleep?
What do you feel when you look in the mirror? Are you proud? How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye and tell me why? Dear Mr. President, were you a lonely boy? Were you a lonely boy? How can you say no child is left behind? We're not dumb and we're not blind. They're all sitting in your cells while you pave a road to hell. What kind of father would take his own daughter's rights away? And what kind of father might hate his own daughter if she were gay? I can only imagine what the First Lady has to say. You've come a long way from whiskey and cocaine. How do you sleep while the rest of us cry? How do you dream when a mother has no chance to say goodbye? How do you walk with your head held high? Can you even look me in the eye? Let me tell you about hard work, minimum wage with a baby on the way. Let me tell you about hard work, rebuilding your house after the bombs took them away. Let me tell you about hard work, building a bed out of a cardboard box. Let me tell you about hard work, hard work, hard work. You don't know nothing about hard work, hard work, hard
You've got the words to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears it, how we gonna learn your song? So come on, come on, come on, come on. You've got a heart as loud as lion, so why let your voice be tamed? Maybe we're a little different, there's no need to be ashamed. You've got the light to fight the shadow, so stop hiding it away. Come on, come on. I want
emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we act, think, and feel. Mental health plays an important part in every stage of life, from childhood and adolescence through adulthood. Mental health can also affect the way we relate to others and the choices we make. Taking care of your mental health is very, very important. When we're not healthy mentally, we lose all control of our lives, which can lead to depression and eventually suicide. The numbers are growing. We have become one of the leading countries in suicidal deaths. Self-care is important to your mental health. Know when to stop, relax, rewind, and come again. Remember to surround yourself with positive company. Become interactive with motivational activities. Always be willing to give yourself a chance to fix the things you can and leave the things you cannot. If ever you're feeling depressed or overwhelmed, there's always someone there for you to talk to. You can visit www.wannatalkaboutit.com and there will be someone on the other side willing and ready to help you.
Nothing seems complete. I stand up and I'm searching for the better part of me. I hang my head from sorrow. So much state of humanity. So wearing on my shoulders, gotta find the strength in me. Why's that? 'Cause I am a superwoman. Yes, I am. Yes, she is. Still when I'm a mess, I still put on a vest for the next so much as, oh yes, I'm a superwoman. That's right. This is for all the mothers fighting for better days.
I gave you everything and it still wasn't enough. It was never enough. You made me feel like I was nothing. Made me believe that I was difficult to love. And like a fool, I kept trying. I kept trying till it became too much. I got in so deep that I lost who I was. I knew it was toxic. I knew it wasn't right. But no matter how bad things got, I couldn't help but try. I told myself it would be different this time. I just couldn't give up, constantly battling over whether this is love or lust, because if it's love, then why was it so messed up? I would treat myself like nothing, yet to you, I gave so much. And then you go and break my heart. Tell me that you're sorry and that this is a fresh start. And like a fool, I'd wait. Wait for the day you'd make another mistake. A part of me wants to speak up, but I hesitate. It's like you're controlling me, you've infected my brain. How do I escape when you become part of my DNA? Even when you're gone, I'm still the one left with all the pain. He said he's sorry. He told me he didn't mean it and that he's going to change. And I choose to believe him when he says he won't hurt me again. I'm not expecting you to understand. Go ahead, judge me. But if I lose him, I'll have nobody. Do you get that? Who wants to live a life where they're alone and empty? I need him just as much as he needs me. In some sick twist of fate, he completes me. That's why it works. We just keep going till one of us inevitably gets hurt. So yeah, I choose to stay. Go ahead and call me weak. I'm not expecting you to understand, just know that leaving someone, it's not that easy. He's gotten into my mind and without him I'm paralyzed. To the point where I force myself to believe him every time he apologizes, even though I know it's all lies. Every waking moment I cry. I've gotten used to it. It doesn't hurt so much anymore. I've become numb to it. I've become sore. And in some sick, twisted way, he's my only cure. What can I say? I'm incredibly flawed. Love isn't like what you see on TV. This is what it's like. This is my reality. It's not as magical as they portray it in a Disney movie. It's a lot of pain and sacrifice. You just keep pushing until you bleed.
Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. The cold black cloud is coming around, and I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. bottom of the river. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down. If you get sleep or if you get night, the cock's gonna call in the morning, baby. And check the cupboard for your daddy's guy. Red sun rises like an early warning. The Lord's gonna come for your firstborn son. His hair's on fire and his heart is burning. So go to the river where the water runs. Wash him deep where the tides are turning. And if you fall, and if you fall, hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down. The wolves will chase you by the pale moonlight, drunk and driven by a devil's hunger. Drive your son like a railroad spike into the water, let it pull him under. But don't you lift him, let him drown alive. The good Lord speaks like a rolling thunder. Let that fever make the water rise. Let the river run dry. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down to the bottom of the river. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way, a long, long, long way. Hold my hand. Ooh, baby, it's a long way down, a long way down.
It doesn't hurt unless I move too much. And I don't even need to cry anymore because I've been crying for a while. But mostly on the inside, because some days my eyes are swollen shut. And that's not even the half of it. You see that stain on the wall? That's my blood. And right below it is where I got down on my knees and I begged him please not to hit me. But then he just dragged me by my hair to some place over there and he said, baby, I'm sorry. You know how I get when I drink, and I know all too well how he gets when he drinks. And you'd think that I would run away and far from this man I would stay. But for me, this is home. I've been broken and reset so many times that I've lost count. Don't stare at me. I'm not crazy. I have no trials to overcome, and I don't suffer from any battered women's syndrome. You know, it's not even his fault. His dad used to beat his mom, and his mom beat him. So he probably thinks that he needs to beat me. And my skin is a canvas for his frustration, and so he paints me with hues of blues and blacks and reds and grays, and then he puts me on display because I am a constant reminder of why women shouldn't be with men who were raised this way. I know you must be thinking that that must mean that I beat my child, but you're wrong. I hold him close to me and I say, son, I'm sorry. You will never be a victim of my pain. You will escape. You will be somebody great. Why are you so surprised? Why don't I take my own advice? I already told you. This is the norm. Domestic violence is sexual, emotional, economical, and physical abuse from one person to the other. This mainly occurs in the household, but also happens between persons who are just dating. It's when one person strives to take control of the relationship and wants to be in charge by any means or measure.
Domestic violence can basically start when one partner feels the need to dominate or be in control of another person. This can start by reducing a lot of conflicts within the family. It generally starts within the household, and it's important for us to pay attention to those signs and symptoms so that we can be able to help the persons in need as soon as possible. If you or anyone you know are displaying signs of domestic violence, it is important that you contact the local authorities immediately to be able to receive help.
We are a peaceful people. Struggle is we struggle, and we don't look for trouble. Just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow and never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere. Big mistake. Cause we ain't giving up no mountain, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, the time when night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right. So we ain't giving up no mountain, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass. So we ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one caress, not a blade of grass.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. They say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the
imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
can we work it out? When good and evil meet, the day you kiss his feet, 'cause it will soon come. How can we work it out? 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 That yeah. How can we sing along? Everybody sing along. How can we work it out? On that day when it's time to share the gold at the end of the rainbow. That pot of gold. How can we work it out? When good and evil meet, the day you kiss his feet, 'cause it will soon come. Yeah. How can we work it out? On that day when it's time to share.
Anywhere I go, mo láti padà sílé mi. 'Cause my mommy won't want to leave me. I know one me person tell me say too lazy. Olúwa bọ̀nà ọ̀fẹ́ni. As I dey hustle, like I dey buy your ogun lazy. No go talk, say me I too lazy. Anywhere I go, mo láti padà sílé mi. 'Cause my mommy won't want to leave me. Funkilla. I go show you wonder what it wonderful. You no go believe what you want happen. No disturb us when the bed do one catch you. Like you dey sleep, but this one pass you. Hunger. I think bed do dance that on you. From your feet all over on you. With somebody that on you. 'Cause I'm feeling it in my soul. Something is changing, right in your face, something they scratch, don't be like jazz, bye.
Kosiam pendula hiakela Angosiam pendula hiakela Angosiam pendula hiakela Angosiam pendula hiakela Ang pendula pendula, pendula, oh pendula, 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 oh pendula, 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 oh pendula, pendula, pendula. Sinigela uwe singamile ngokwethu awusinigela uwe singamile ngokwethu awusinigela uwe singamile ngokwethu awusinigela uwe singamile ngokwethu awuphendula pendula pendula umhlaba wonke ujonge kuwe, inhlupeko yethu iyaziwa nguwe, anezifo zethu zobilizwa nguwe, onovuyo lwethu aluvela kuwe. Awuphendula, phendula, phendula. Awuphendula, phendula, phendula. Awuphendula, phendula, phendula. Awuphendula, phendula, phendula. Our Africa, our Africa, 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 phendula, Africa, 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 phendula, 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 phendula.
Oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. Over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my own grave and go home to my Lord and be free. No more weeping, don't you know? No more weeping. No more weeping over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my own grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. I'm going home to my Lord and be free.
景色是一片萧条，萧条的景色，只有梅花能报晓，只有梅花它能够知道什么时候春来到。寒风不断地吹，雪花不断地飘，可是梅花呀，梅花，你几时才能报春晓？你几时才能报春晓？
If you take that home, dressing right, dressing right. A little love like the Israelites.
window. No big city lights, just greenery. I don't know what you come for. Loosen up, my dear, we're such a man free. Welcome to the land of many faces. Not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in the right place. G-U-I-A-N-A. Oh, that's my beautiful country. G-U-I-A-N-A. One people, one nation, one destiny. Don't stop for a minute. Come, let me take a walk with Brother Tiki. You'll see our landmarks and our monuments, they're so unique. The high brick structure, the lighthouse, the tallest wooden structure, cathedral, 176th Street, monuments, and the beautiful city hall. You know with the wind in your hair, you're in the right place. G-U-I-A-N-A. Oh, that's my beautiful country. G-U-I-A-N-A. One people, one nation, one destiny. Look down from your window. No big city lights, just greenery. I don't know what you come for. Listen up, my dear, we're such a man free. Welcome to the land of many faces. Not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in the right place. G-U-I-A-N-A. Oh, that's my beautiful country. G-U-I-A-N-A. One people, one nation, one destiny.
If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be sitting here and smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore.
No, go to it.
One
look down from your window. No big city lights, just greenery. I don't know what you come for. Loosen up, my dear, we're such a man free. Welcome to the land of many faces. Not one, not two, but 6 different races. You know when the sun kisses your skin, you're in the right place. G-U-I-A-N-N. Oh, that's my beautiful country. G-U-I-A-N-N. One people, one nation, one destiny. Don't stop for a minute. Come, let me take a walk with Brother Tiki. You'll see our landmarks and our monuments. They're so unique. The hybrid structure, the lighthouse, the tallest wooden structure, cathedral, 176 street monuments, and the beautiful city hall. You know